Almost didn't turn that on. Oops. So hey guys, resurfing here. That volume looks way too high. Let's lower that a bit. Uh, so I'm doing a review today. I got the Charmander versus Squirtle battle set for Mega Bloks. Seriously, I love these things. Uh, so obviously, let's take a look at the figures themselves first. Which is of course what I always do. You build Charmander first. See his little tiny tail there. And as a nice touch, the flame is a miniature version of the flame that is on Charmeleon. So it uses the same flowery mold, just in a smaller scale. So I'm wondering if they 3D print these now, because that would allow for the scale changing. But you can see it's very clearly Charmander. You've got his face there. The tail is transparent, so you get a nice glow if there's light on it. And then we have Squirtle here. You get the nice shell belly there. You see he has the darker shell in the back. And the tail is pretty much as close as you're going to get to a squirrely tail on a figure this size. They do pretty much use the exact same build. The only real difference is on the back. Charmander uses 2 extra pieces, whereas Squirtle just has the shell piece there. It allows for Charmander to have a bit more of an angular look. And then you have the environment set, which I keep doing something with that I need to stop. Alright, there we go. So for the environment set here, these are for a specific purpose, which I'll show later on. And you have a nice rocky environment there. It uses the grass and sand terrain. I was surprised. I thought for sure it would have water. And it's our first one, and as far as I know, at the moment, only one, because from what I see, the Pikachu vs. Bulbasaur one doesn't look like it has this. Raised environment. I'm sure there will be more raised environments. Won't surprise when we get a cave set later on that does something like this. But yeah, we have a tree back here that is posable to make it look like it's swaying, and this is what I keep knocking this off, like I just did there. Trying to make it so that you can actually see all the leaves, but it's very difficult. But you can pose it however you want to make it nice and swaying. You can see there's little grass tufts coming out of the little mountain here. And the only real thing I kind of have with this is that for some reason they didn't bother just to fill this part in. I'm not sure why. Like, they make sure they fill everything over here in, but there's this hole here. It doesn't make any kind of problem with displaying or anything, it's just awkward. Like, it would help just for the purposes of building. But yeah, it's a really nice environment set, and because of the grass terrain, the way the rocks are, I found that works really nicely with the Ivysaur terrain here. The rocks just kind of meld nicely together. Like the little part that juts out here on Ivysaur just fits in perfectly and just covers a little tiny gap that's there. So that's how I have them displayed there. So at this point I'm missing one battle set, the Charizard set, and 3 Pokeballs technically only 2 because my sister has Zubat, but I would like to get my own at some point. Now, the case for these is for having Charmander and Squirtle battling. Strangely, the way it's officially done has Squirtle with his foot kind of up in the air a little bit. I'm not sure why. I think it's mostly due to where the water is and what attack they're trying to show. But it's just kind of weird. It works. I don't have any problem with it. It's just something I noticed. So the flames are meant to look like they're coming from Charmander's mouth, and if I get the angle right, you can see that. And I'm assuming the water is meant to be coming from Squirtle's hand, just based off of where they have Squirtle put. So I'm guessing it's either an Ember or possibly a Flamethrower from Charmander. And yes, I'm aware that I don't believe Charmander can actually learn Flamethrower as a Charmander. It might be available as an egg move, I'm not sure. And almost certainly Water Gun from Squirtle, hence it coming from the hand. And yes, I am aware that officially it comes from the mouth. But yeah, it's a really nice set. It looks really good with the, let me get that here again. It looks really good with the Ivysaur environment. I mean, just look at how the extra trees and the rocks add on to that. I really like this. Seriously, I definitely recommend picking these up if you see them. They're fun little sets. These ones are about 17, 18 bucks. As opposed to the evolution sets, which are 12. So while it looks like these are kind of smaller sets, they actually are larger sets overall. And but I'm having fun building these. I definitely want to complete the series, and I'm looking forward to see what else comes out for these. So yeah, that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great time wherever you may be. Bye, guys.